Good morning and welcome to Wholesome Roots. We were gifted a huge box of strawberry plants. My favorite permaculture combination is asparagus with strawberries. For those of you that saw what we were trying with the celery in trying to blanch the stems with paper towel tubes, unfortunately that didn't work. As soon as it rained and they got wet, they fell apart and fell off of the stems. So we are back to the drawing board on that to figure out how we're going to do this. I'm thinking now that they've gotten some size to them that I probably could tie them and the center stalks would stay nice and white. So tying them with a string might be our best bet, and doing it now while they're young is gonna have to be what I do or it won't work. So I've got a lot of busy work to do in this garden. So due to the fact that I have two small children, I really truly never know how long I'm gonna get to work in the garden. So I always try to work in sections at a time. So I'm gonna focus on what's right here in front of me and what I can reach with my arms while I'm in a sitting or squatting position. And I'm going to reach as far as I can to pull the weeds in this bed. And then I'm gonna plant as far as I can with the reach of my arms in this bed. And then as I go, I'll move down and do the next section, just so that if I run out of time because a kid needs me, I won't be left with a half-done job. I'll have at least a section done. So while Liam is in the barn helping Daddy milk, and Rowan is in the house with his big brother Dalton, I'm going to give it my best shot to get this done. Hi Liam, are you coming to help Mommy? You done helping Daddy, now you want to help Mommy? What you gonna do? Were you measuring the goat food? No? What were you doing with your cups? Oh, okay. So we had thrown some black oil sunflower seeds to our turkey recently. And look what happened. Isn't that pretty? We got some sunflowers growing. Got 3 big ones here. One of them's already open, the other 2 are budded up. I love it. I love sunflowers. I have sunflower seeds I meant to plant in the vegetable garden, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And then this elderberry bush has flowers, but I'm gonna let it keep its flowers and try to get berries growing on this one. We'll see if that works or not. All right, now we're talking. Anybody know what this plant is? It is just trying to set up a bloom. It's gonna get really tall and have yellow flowers on it. And it is mullein. So it is a very good one to use for medicinal reasons. The leaves can be made into a tea, or they can be smoked to help with bronchial issues. I know that sounds contradictory, but it isn't. It works very well. I have tried it myself, and it wasn't pleasant to smoke, but it helped my cough when I had bronchitis and the antibiotics weren't working. So good stuff. Good medicinal plant to have on your homestead. Okay, all you herbalists out there, this is looking very familiar to me, and I know it's in the mint family from the square stem, and it smells like mint, and it almost looks like a monarda. Oh, does it have a square stem? It looked like a square stem up here. No. Okay, so yeah, I'm completely thrown off. It does have a minty smell. Kind of similar to monarda or bee balm, for those of you who know it as that. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, because I would like to know, because to me it screams medicinal plant, but I don't know which one. Goats saw me over here looking at plants. They started calling me. What? What? You're looking good, guys. Yeah. Are you enjoying yourselves on this beautiful shady day? Oh my goodness. Barbecue, you are an aggressive nurser, huh? Sweet Barbie. He's so big. I am actually really wanting him to become a herd sire, more so than any of my other boys. So if you know somebody looking, I think he's going to be incredible, especially looking how incredible his mama is. As a first freshener, he's been completely milked out a few hours ago. Look at her udder, is so nice. And we got some other beautiful goat action going on over here. Cute babies. All the others down there. We're expecting rain. Can you tell? Fancy girl is laying down under the tree. It's funny because they have two shelters out there, that shelter and that shelter, but they've been under this tree every time it rains. They like it. It helps keep them dry. So you may have noticed that we didn't move the fence today like I said we were going to. There is a reason for that, and I will get to that later. It's a pretty darn good reason. I think you're gonna like it. I know I am. All right, I just got all three of these beds interplanted with some rosemary. Strawberry. So I have a few left over in with my sweet potatoes, but I interplanted in between all the plants strawberries in these 3 asparagus beds for a permaculture strawberry bedding. It is something that I like to say I invented it, because I did invent it in my own mind, but then I did some research and I found other people were doing it too. So I don't get to take first dibs on that one, but it was a original idea anyway, I thought. But it is still pretty original. Not a lot of people do it, so yes. All right, so I got this weeded. I got these. I just looked over these. I didn't see any caterpillar on any of these. And I started weeding just the biggest, worst enemies in these beds. And I wanted to point out, look how big our cucumbers already are. They are growing. They are germinating. They are getting big. There are quite a few germination taking place here. This one germinated really well. This one germinated good. It looks like whatever was in the middle here. Oh wait, no, that one's germinating too. It's just a different leaf structure. That was a different variety, I think. I lost my little paper, obviously. I kind of knew I was going to. And some other ones coming up throughout the entire bed. So that's super awesome. Got a lot of weeding to do still, unfortunately. And then here, oh, I know, I put watermelon. I had just a little bit of space left over, so I did watermelon. And look at that. Corn, y'all. I actually have corn coming up. So that is excellent. I don't see anything coming up on this one. This was an older seed. This one's coming up. This one looks good. I think that was the gem corn. Yeah, that was the gem corn. Awesome. Don't see anything coming up in this one. I think that was the old seed. Oh, there's my cucumber label in the wrong bed. So Virginia pickling was probably over here somewhere. I'll just throw it. Those are not good plant labels. That was just kind of to keep me remembering a little bit. And I am not seeing this one come up, which is weird because that's good seed. That was really good seed. I wonder if it's just taking longer to germinate. This one here, I see a little bit coming up along with grass, so I gotta be careful when I weed not to weed the wrong ones. And that's also good seed. So that's a little weird that my Baker Creek seed hasn't come up as much as the others. The other seed down on the other end were seed I got in trades. So then this is the squash bed. And you see the squash seeds are coming up just fine. Awesome. One there. Looks like we got a little dead zone here. There, we got one. A little dead zone here. It could be old seed because those Johnny seeds I know are older. Or it could be that they just haven't come up yet. This is the section that Liam was helping me to, so he might have buried them a little deeper. I wish that I was seeing more coming up in here. This is looking a bit barren. But the good thing is I can come back in with some green bean seeds. Green bean, oh, look at this. My rooster was playing over here. But my green beans are my go-to to fill in gaps, because green beans will germinate and grow green beans at any time of year in the summer. So that's my garden, doing great. Feeling good about what I got done today, getting those strawberry plants. I do have a video I made on that, so if you're interested in growing strawberry plants, dividing strawberry plants, growing strawberry plants from roots, from bare roots, just go ahead and check out that video. Red, are you eating the blackberries I just picked? You're a little stinker. I started to head up to the house before I started filming, and I set my bowl of blackberries down. He's getting into them. I just picked these and they cost me a lot. I got scratches and ant bites all over. Not fun. I'm gonna just go and pick the neighbor's blackberries where he has thornless blackberries. Those were much easier to pick. But I have so many blackberries here, I just can't get to them. My arms just hurt. And I was just walking along to show you the chanterelle is just barely starting to come up, and it's looking a little deformed. It probably got nibbled on by a bug or two, so it doesn't look like a chanterelle normally looks. Let's see how this one over here is doing. This one doesn't look like, looks like a piece of chewed up bubble gum. Goodness. Well, those aren't good examples of what chanterelles look like as they start, but they are what we have. So that's what I'm showing you. Yeah. Checking my King's Tropharia bed every day, and I am seeing nothing. And I don't know why. I talked to the people over at Mushroom Mountain, and they don't know why either. So I'm not sure why they're not growing. But hopefully we'll get some soon. Maybe if we have another rainstorm tonight, like if we're expected. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, Trisha and Jonah over at Willow Creek Homestead. Check this out. Look at that. New growth. Alright, so these two are actually starting to get a little bit of roots. I can't see it. Focus. There we go. They're actually starting to get a little bit of roots, which is good because I thought that the two little ones would be fun. And then the three big ones have lots of roots and growth. They're growing. They're growing. Oh, this one's not growing. I think this one's got roots. Yeah, it's got roots. I think it's going to start putting out leaves any day now. But these leaves were so pale because I had it on my dining table. So I just moved it out here to the edge of the sunlight. I don't want it getting too much sunlight at first. But this poor little guy hasn't done a thing. And it's the one that was all black on top. So I don't suspect it's gonna. But it looks like we're going to have 3 to 5 new willow plants to add to our homestead. And I love them. And you know, my mom was telling me that she uses willow to make baskets. And I thought, oh, that could be a fun project. So if you haven't checked out Willow Creek Homestead, they are an awesome channel. I love them. Go check them out. They were nice enough to send me these willow twigs, even though I haven't sent them any seeds yet. But don't worry, I'll send them something awesome. I will. It's just a matter of getting to the post office, which I'm horrible about. Just ask Art and Bree over at, go ask Bree over at Art and Bree, because I told her I was gonna send her tomato seeds like 6 months ago, and I just sent them like 2 months ago, and I literally had her envelope with her address written out with the seeds in it sitting on my table the whole time. Yep, I'm not good at it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.